Every human being, you must audit your life. If you don't audit your life, you can't go forward. Praise God. A normal Christian, you audit him 4 times. The first 3 months, at the end of March, what I have achieved, what was my relation with God? You wrote it down. I've not done anything. I've not achieved anything. You enter into prayer. April, May, June. Hallelujah. And June ends or ended. What was your achievement again? Maybe 6 months now. Your life is not moving forward. You write it down. July, August, September. Making the 3rd time. What you audited in Ghana in the first place and the second, nothing is coming up. You should know this year is coming. October, November, December, 4 times every year. You should audit yourself. If you have used the whole year for sinning, you will know. Praise God. Hallelujah. If you have used the whole year not serving God, you will know. Not only to audit yourself, you want at them. If you will not also want to go, I hear back the Lord. When your children are do not do well, they want to shoot. The devil is waging war against you. Your business in January, February, March. What have you achieved? Or what will you must audit yourself. Every May, June. If you don't audit yourself accordingly, just like that, then for you to progress is difficult. Praise God. Hallelujah. That's why I call it spiritual auditing. God is very spiritual. A man that audited himself and the lives of the children, and he knew what was happening in his family, he failed. And the minister of God that audited himself, after God told him that he failed, and he was to go, what did he do? We are going to see all these things. Then we audit our church this morning. Hallelujah. Amen. Then we are we know where to do and what to do. Let us sit down. I'm going to be very brief. Chapter 49. Genesis 49. The book of Genesis 49. And I will begin to read. Are we there? Yes, sir. You have opportunities to read this book. You walk through the screen. Let's read. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that we shall befall you in the last days. Praise God. Hallelujah. Just leave it at verse 2. He called them together. And let me tell you what is going to befall you at the last day. That is auditing. He knew he was about to go, but I have to do something. He has already audited himself. He has already audited the children as well. Then he got information to tell them. Gather yourselves together. Let's look up again. And here, let's read. Let us read. Gather yourselves together and hear the sons of Jacob, and hearken unto his God your Father. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Verse 3. Please be fast with what you are doing there. The man was telling them, they were talking to you, I am still your father. I remain as your father till tomorrow. I have 2 names. I am still Jacob, and my name is still Israel, given by God. So I'm the one talking to you. Take note. Yes? Reuben, thou art my first son, my mind, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power. Can you see that's auditing? He was able to see this man. You are my strength. Like the church I went to minister to establish this morning, a church is starting today, and I have to go and start the foundation of that church. And when I was blessing the church for the first time, and God said, I break the bones of your enemies. I break the bones. Bones of your enemy means the powers, the strength, the ability, the vision, the revelation of your enemy. Everything is broken so that your enemies cannot go forward. But thank God for God. He didn't break the bones of Jacob, he touched the bones of man. If he has broken his bones, Jacob would have been finished. When his strength was his strength, he was still very solid. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He had his firstborn produced, strong. And Jacob was still very arrogant, very strong, and God knew, if I don't touch. By touching is different from broken. Yes. If he had broken his bone, he has withdrawn his power. So when he touched it, then the man became Lerasi. He was removed from the single error, then it became event. Then thou art my firstborn, and my might, and the beginning of my strength, and excellency of dignity. Hallelujah. Amen. And the excellency of power. Everything about me produced you. Is like to be like that of Jesus Christ before the throne. He's the firstborn of all creation. And Reuben is the first son in the dominion kingdom of God on earth. His name cannot be mentioned wherever Bible is to be read. And without Reuben, Israel cannot be. But how did he do it? You are still there. Verse 4. He said, let's read it. You read it along with me. Can we read it now?
Because thou wasted up to thy father's bed, then he raised down he went up to my couch.
Hallelujah. It's the power, everything, and his father audited him. This is a useless child. Don't go to verse 5 yet. I still have something to say in that verse 4. Unstable as water. If his father has not assessed him, which means he's a man in the spirit of baseball. You know, they say Jesus Christ uses the spirit of baseball. Baseball, if you see flies, what imagine that is the spirit of baseball, unstable. And his father was likening him to be like that. It will never be your portion. Amen. Can't you see what his father said? Thou shall not do what?
Cannot excel.
You know, his father, he saw his life. He went up to his father's bed to have affairs. And I will tell you, saw his life, wasted generation. A man in possession of Jesus Christ. Do you know the meaning of going to the bed of his father? That's why you need to be very careful. Anything that will make you to destroy church, anything that will make you not to make the church to be very stable, you have to be very, very careful. And that's why you what happened in my presence, I will tell you that person. My father was standing on the upstairs at home and he was looking at that man. Till the end of your life, you will never be gathered. Until the man died, he was not gathered. I can tell you the truth. That's why you need to be very careful. What is your role, or what are your roles in the church, in the life of your parents, to your siblings? We need to be very careful. What is your role to your father-in-law, to your mother-in-law? What is your role to your wife? What is your role to your husband? Am I doing right at all? It's when you sit down, you begin to audit yourself, you will know that you are not doing well. anyone that can use his mouth to destroy his fellow or her fellow person, no. That person shall not enter hell. That's what the Bible is saying. Verse 5.
And in their service, they dig down a well.
Hallelujah. It was because of the activities. And they say Simon and Levi, hallelujah. They will not live in unity. They will not achieve well. That is why you see ministers, because ministers like us will belong to the Levites. And that's why there's no unity among us. Yeah. And then one or two things as our churches now, as we are taking root, as we are growing. Thank God things are changing. Minister 7.
Their hunger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was full. I will divide
I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them. Check yourself for, because these people, they have authority. Your mother may not be an educated person, but there is authority upon her life. Your father may not go to school at all. Whatever that man decrees to your life, so shall it be. For it was well, I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. It simply means they must not have anything to worship, because their father audited them and he was able to see they live a useless life. And these are people, prophets, evangelists, apostles, deacons, deaconesses, teachers, were to come out of them. I told you about 2 Sundays ago, as I got going to Jacob political ministry. He was a politician, Joseph. Pastor waging war against Jonathan. Is that not that pastor is sick? And I begin to struggle with Buhari on his throne. I want to be there. Am I not mad? It's true. I have my spiritual calling. Buhari has political calling. Which is the greatest? I can't hear you.
Spiritual calling.
But the children of Jacob, they were so, I don't know, I should use a word. They were so perfuse. They were so perfuse in knowledge. They could not understand. They too, they have their ministries. They too have their ministries. And be able to do something with it. They began to wage war. They began to fight. And their father placed curse upon them. Yes, 8.
Thou art in whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall go down before thee.
Oh, shout hallelujah! And do that thou, he whom thou brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of your enemies. Thy father's children, regardless, shall bow down before thee. Ibẹ̀ ni Jésù gbà wáyé o. Ìnìyàn dé ẹ̀yà Júdà, wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀yà Rúbẹ́n. Hallelujah. Did they say ẹ̀yà Lẹ́fì? Kai. Jacob audited the life of Judah. Shall be praised, thy head shall be in the neck of your enemies, and thy father's children shall bow down. And in the name of the Lord Jesus, every knee shall bow. I can hear you. Shall bow. Through which tribe? Judah. Yes. The man is not opportune. It's only in a wrong religion. That does not say you should hate it. I'm telling you, he's your father. There's nothing you can do about it. By showing love to him, by revealing Jesus in your life to your father, the man will love you. It can, because of you, change. According to history, they said the father of Bishop Oyedebo said, the last year we never go to church. But later, the man saw that. He became born again. He died in the church the very day he died. He said, I won't die in my house. He said, it's as if I should go to church. They was carrying him to the church, and they took him to the church. He sat down in the seat. He was praying and he prayed. Or he's still sleeping today. It's an life. The life of his son changed his life. Don't condemn your parents. And you see what Jacob lavished on Judah. And that authority is there tomorrow. Because Judah have been doing well. Though he too has some problems one way or the other, but he corrected his ways before his father died. Verse 9. He was tearing lions. He had his connection somewhere. He had that anointing somewhere. He had that blessing somewhere. That was in prayer. Before him, he was born. Tearing lion apart. Who did that among the children of Israel? It was only through the tribe of Judah. David. Because his father has pronounced it upon him. He didn't just receive that fire for receiving his sake. Hallelujah. Amen. Verse 10. The word is still going in his life. Let's read again. What has he done? Of all single children, the scepter shall not depart. The authority. Praise God. The rod of the apostles, the rod of the prophets, the rod of the pastors, the rod of the evangelists, the rod of teachers, the rod of deacons and deaconesses will not depart from you. And I can tell you, I declare today, I'm no more Levite. I belong to the tribe of Judah. I don't know what you like to. Can you continue to declare that to yourself? Where do you belong to? I can hear your voice. Because the Bible told me in Ephesians 1:5, we have been predestinated to be children of God through whom? Through Christ. And which tribe is the tribe of Judah? I'm not my Levite. I pray that in your life today. I can hear your voice. Are you happy? Yes. When people are saying every man of God they are Levite, I'm not my Levite. I'm into that. Praise the Lord. With the little Bible explanation, did you get it well? Yes. You won't be a Levite. Amen. And that glory upon Levi have been withdrawn is given unto you. Amen. Because Judah has taken over the scepter of Israel. And because Christ came through it, he took everything together and he gave to everyone that belongs to him. So I am no more Levite.